Hey guys, and welcome to my new series called Mod Spotlight. In this series, I'll be showing off mods that I find either useful, pretty, or very essential to your gameplay. As we can see here, the garage is just very bare right now. The only thing I have on is the color graphics filter here. Turn that off so you can see the regular color. I just like the deep thingy because it makes it look like it's a bluish. But as you might have seen in some of my other series, I have something called a tank carousel down here, and I also have some other things. Small things that you might have noticed, like if I open up this here, you will get nothing here when you play with just the regular vanilla version of the game. But I will now just add a couple of mods so you can see some of the things that I am using. And as we can see now, the tank line down here has been changed, and that'll make for a lot easier navigation throughout all the tanks that you have, instead of you having to go through all of the freaking tanks. Then you can just see two of them, two lines. But this just isn't enough for me when I have this many tanks, so I'm going to add another line to this tank carousel, which is the mod. And there we go. I have now added a third line to this, and I also made the icons a little smaller so they wouldn't take up the entire space up here. It just doesn't look that good if you can't look at your own tank, actually. But as you can see, it is now a lot easier for me to navigate through these. If you still find this confusing, don't worry, Tank Carousel has this all figured out already. Up here, you have the normal ones where you can select nation. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, it's just picking out the nation that is available in your garage. Then we have the classes, but then the Carousel mod adds something that Wargaming doesn't have. It is tiers, and as we can see here, you can pick whatever tier you want. So if someone says, let's play tier 8, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna find where am I tier 8, you can just go in here, click right there, and boom, you'll have all your tier 8s. Very, very handy. You can also just make this a one row, I believe. I've never tested that actually, but that wouldn't really make sense. But it would to get these things over here. Maybe we should do a test. I'll do a test in the end of the video just to show if you can. But yeah, very, very handy here. And you can also select the ones that you have selected for primary. I don't have any because I play so many different ones. I also have, there's also the premium one where you can see all of the premium tanks that you have. And then there's also the daily doubles. So I haven't played any of the daily doubles, so they will all be here right now. But you can have this one on if you just want to go through all of the tanks that you have daily doubles on. So that's great as well. And then we have the one that is, yeah, the, what do you call that? I'm not really sure. The ones that you need to ace still. What is that? Oh, it's the one that's, what is this? What the devil is this? Is this the ones that aren't eliteed yet? I think it is. I think these are the tanks that aren't eliteed yet. Yeah. I think it is. Because I haven't unlocked these yet. I don't really know. Yeah, as we see there, it's not eliteed yet. But yeah, that is, I think that's it. Yeah, which tank do I need to grind? These ones to get further into the tech trees. So, ta-da! Those were those. That was the Carousel mod. I also added this mod down here. This is Locastan's session statistics. And you'll see a lot of delicious statistics down here. These will start to add up or pile up as you play more and more games. And they're self-explanatory here. XPX, that is the average experience, and then we have XP, what X? I don't know. Is that with? I think that's with the daily doubles and stuff like that. And this is just the average XP without the daily doubles. And then we have base XP average here. And we have free XP. You can see how much free XP you make in one day. Spoils, that is how many credits you have grinded after you've paid repairs and stuff like that. No, before, sorry, spoils. And underneath is the profit. That is the profit that you have earned in total. Yeah, beyond the repairs and stuff like that. And then we have balance. There is gold and there is silver here. It shows how much you've earned and how much you wasted. If you've gotten gold, this will be up. If you wasted gold, let me just show you this. Boop. Go in here, demount this for 10 gold. And of course, we'll just mount it again. And I think it should set -10. Yes, -10 there. So I wasted 10 gold just to show that off. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Spotted, damage dealt, damage received, damage assisted, cap, decap points, frags. I would like that to say kills instead because it's frags is so silly. Hits, shots, that is your hit percentage. And then we have, what is this? Penetration versus shots. So yeah, you'll see how efficient you were with your shots, how much you aimed. And then we have WN6, and I think it's 7 down here. And that's it. Yeah, these are just some great stats. If you want to read stats, if you like stats, and you want to see how you did overall in the game, you really want this one. To end us off this first episode, I'm going to show off another mod. These two have been very useful, so I figured this one just should be about the prettiness of it all. And that is going to be the garage mod. And as we can see here, this is all about looking pretty. This is the Bat Cave mod, or Bird Cave. This just looks super awesome. That's all there is to it. Water splashing in the background. There's going to be some sparks flying off tanks over here. Someone's working in the background, even though there's no one there. That's very spooky. And you can see this here. That it would be really cool if random tanks would drive through here. That would be epic. But that's not how it works. And we can see here the rollout gate. It is ready to be opened, and yeah, it's just to pretty up your garage. If you want this to look extra special, I'll just show off a couple of moderations to this garage mod, and I'll show off a couple of more garage mods. And I have just removed the tank carousel mod again, just to show off this, be able to show off this. The Green Lantern and Superman icons are down there. And then we have Batman right there. So if you are a Justice League fan, or Superman, Green Lantern, and Batman fan, you can install this version of it. It is the Justice League version, and of course, link will be in the description. But if you just want some other flags, then you can also have this. You can also have the normal special Batcave mod, have the rollout removed there, having a World of Tanks logo there instead, and then having more national flags like Canada and the US instead of these other Wargaming kind of logos, stuff like that. There is the New Year's mod, and as we can see here, I don't know if the fireworks are in the background as well. Yep, they are. Boom, 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 right up there, corner. This one looks pretty good, but it's very zoomed in. I couldn't really, I can't be this close to my tanks. I need to be able to zoom out a little bit more so I can see them. And we're going to end off with a mod that I actually like a lot. This is the tank hangar, and you can see a ton of tanks around here, and you can even see some little trucks in there. We have the E5, we have the pad in there, we have the Batjet? What? Okay. We have the Q1S over there, I think it is. We have the Pershing. No. What that is that the T32? T32? Pershing? What? Well, mouse. Yes. Nailed it. Tiger H. Löwe. Tiger 2. E100. And I think this is the KV1S, and then the KV2, of course, and then the IS over there. But we see there's so many more tanks in here, and well, we can't really see them that much, but it just looks pretty. I really like this one. I think I'm gonna keep this one actually, because I've had the Batcave for quite some time, and this looks like a fresh breath of air. All of the links to these different hangars, garages, and mods are going to be in the description, but some of these are pesky to install because sometimes people don't think that you're going to be using the mod manager to install some of these mods, so they will just leave the pure mod files in there, and I'll show you how to install those in the next mod spotlight video, which is going to be all about dealing with those pesky files that you don't know where to put, and that guide is coming up as fast as possible.